Hi, welcome to Break the Bonds of Tyranny. In parts 1 and 2 of this 5-part series on choosing the right candidates in 2012, I told you about the amazing document called the Liberty Oath, how it separates the representatives of liberty from the representatives of tyranny, and why making sure our candidates sign it will ensure we will no longer be taken in and cheated by the secret lovers of tyranny. Now comes our part. And what do I mean by our part? Well, what I mean is, what do each of us need to do to make sure that we elect the right candidates in 2012? Dear fellow patriots, if we are to save our nation and wrench our liberty from the clutches of tyranny, we must be willing to throw everything we have behind the men and women who have signed the Re-Declaration of Independence and the Liberty Oath. We must be willing to work tirelessly on behalf of these fine men and women of honor, who are not only willing and able to go to battle on our behalf, but who have also dedicated themselves selflessly to waging the many battles against the forces of tyranny that lie ahead. These battles won't just be fought in Washington. These battles will also be fought in the halls of government in every state, in every county, and in every city in our nation. To this end, Break the Bonds of Tyranny both features and supports candidates in all levels of government who have signed the Re-Declaration of Independence and the Liberty Oath. Candidates who've sworn an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution from enemies both foreign and domestic, and who have committed themselves to the enactment of the Amendments for Liberty, along with making a return to our founding principles, their primary focus from the day they're sworn in until the day they leave office. At this point, you may be asking, how can I get involved? How can I help support these candidates? I'm ready. Well, there are a number of things you can do, and should do. So let's start at the beginning. Your first step is to become a refounder yourself by signing the Re-Declaration of Independence. In doing so, you will join forces with thousands of your neighbors who have already pledged to each other their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor in the defense of liberty and our republic. Your next step is to support the movement through your financial contribution. This is war, and wars are not won on good looks alone. Start today by making a monthly commitment of $17.76 or more. Then get involved in a local Refounders of America chapter. If there isn't a chapter near you, step up to the plate and start your own. And just as importantly, become a modern-day Paul Revere. Spread the word starting today. Shout from the rooftops. Make sure that everyone you know and everyone you meet knows about this movement, and send them to breakthebondsoftyranny.org. Post it on Facebook. Send an email to all of your friends, neighbors, co-workers, and business associates, and encourage them to get involved also. Then support at least one refounding candidate directly in 2012, thereby completing the requirements of becoming a genuine refounder. The candidates who have signed the Liberty Oath deserve not only your vote, but your unequivocal support. Volunteer to help them get elected. Tell all of your friends to throw their support behind them, and support them generously by continuing to support Break the Bonds of Tyranny and through your direct financial contributions to their campaigns. These candidates need your help. They can't do it alone. They need dedicated patriots just like you that are willing to get in the trenches and fight beside them against the forces of tyranny. If we're to win the war against tyranny, you must get involved, and you must help lead the way. Tell your children and grandchildren that you were right there fighting alongside the Refounders, the greatest group of American patriots since the founders of our republic. The satisfaction of knowing that you fought the good fight and didn't leave it to others is worth everything. Do your duty and choose to join us in the fight against tyranny.